Okay guys, here we are. We're at the launch of the new Zero SRF, and that's a Street Fighter motorcycle. Wanted to make sure everybody got all the deets. Now I'm sure if you have any sort of social media, you've been bombarded by anybody with a pencil is writing a story about this bike right now. And we're here. We're going to be taking a ride on the bike in a little short while. We're going to take it out here in San Diego and run it around up in the hills. But I wanted to call attention to some things that are on the bike that I don't know if you're picking up from a lot of the marketing stuff that's coming out. First of all, there's been a lot of discrepancy about the price. The standard version of this bike is $18,995. That comes with a charging cord that you're going to be able to plug into your wall. It's going to service your needs for level 1, but it's also, the whole bike's basic system is level 2. The idea behind that is that you've got some really fast charging. When you go into the premium package, that's going to be your $20,995, or call it 21,000 bucks. When we have that, we're getting another 3K charger built right into the bike. That's where you're going to get these numbers of being able to charge the bike in like less than an hour. Big power here too. We're looking at 140 foot-pounds of torque. We're looking at over 100 horsepower. We're looking at 124 miles per hour. And that's all just the way the bike shows up. That's not without spending any additional money on tuning parts. That's not, oh, you have to buy this enhancement, or you got to get ludicrous mode, or anything else. The bike has connectivity I've never seen before in a motorcycle. What you've got is a cellular-based system that works with the GPS, works with the bike's Bluetooth system on board to keep you constantly aware of what the bike can do. Also, it tells you things like if your bike's been knocked over, if somebody's using your bike without your permission, where that bastard is, so you can go get your bike back. Now, some of the really super cool stuff is, remember with our Zeros before, we had our eco mode, we had our custom mode, and we had our sport mode. Well, now what they're doing is they're approaching more of the standard you're going to find in most sport bikes, which is a rain mode, a sport mode, an eco mode, and a touring mode. But then there's another mode that you can set up. Now, it's not just one custom mode that you can set up, there's up to 10. And then you get to pick, of those 10 modes, which one you dump into here. And what's fun is when you change modes on here, you go to a different mode on this motorcycle, the display actually changes too. So you're going to change the color, and the interaction between you and your motorcycle is going to have a different look, not only just a different feel, but a different look. You're going to know what mode you're in instantly based on the color and the dynamic change of the screen that you have in front of you. The range on the bike is so much better to the guy who's riding it as a sport performance bike every single day. The reach, getting to the handlebars, from my butt to my hands, this is an extremely comfortable riding position. If you think high output Street Fighter, if you're thinking like a Ducati Monster 1200 or something, you're in the right hunt. The ergos on this thing, again, 6'1", 200-pound shaved ape on this motorcycle, and I feel very comfortable. I don't have any problem being on the bike. Foot position's excellent. Knee, ass, foot interface, all right where it should be. I really like this bike a lot. They went to the bank on the suspension, the Showa suspension system on this thing, triple disc brakes, Bosch MSC, the Bosch Motorcycle Stability Control System. It's going to act like a slipper clutch for you. It's going to give you that cornering traction control plus your ABS package. Right off the tick, 4 different levels of traction control that you can change on the fly while you're riding the bike. Really neat to be able to do that. There is also the ability to turn off the ABS for all you maniacs out there that just don't value your life or the $20,000 bike you're sitting on. Storage area right here in the front of the bike. The level 2 charger is right where it should be, and then we got a storage area here in the middle. That's going to be where you can store your level 1 charging apparatus should you choose to take it with you. Some other cool stuff, now you can change the belt on the bike without actually removing the swing arm. So real easy if you do want to do a belt change. Again, still 40,000 mile lifespan on the belt on this bad boy. So not the kind of thing you're going to be addressing every day. It does have that, it shares that one pivot point, so the belt is not an item you need to adjust. Really cool. So excited to go out and ride the bike. After being here and sitting in seminars for 2 days and hearing about all the cool stuff it can do, I'm ready to go out and actually try to get myself, my own personal confidence up to the godlike level of machinery they provided me with here. When you go to that premium level, not only do you get to get the 3 kilowatt charger, but you're also going to pick up the heated grips. That's kind of a cool thing. It's got the little fly screen on the front of it. It's a little bit sexier. package. Comes in the two colors. Comes in the boardwalk blue and the I can't remember the name right now, but boardwalk red and like ocean spray blue or something along that line. But the blue color is fantastic. Really, really cool shade. I hope that the pictures do it like justice. Keep in touch. Ask us as many questions you want to do. Anytime you get me a question, I'll talk to the professionals here and make sure I can get you a good answer. Otherwise, we can't wait to get these things in the shop. We're going to do a little bit of follow-up video to this once I come back, and I'm going to be giggling like a little kid about riding the bike. Hopefully, I will not be contacting you from the ambulance. All right, you guys ride fast and take chances.